Hello and welcome back to a special episode of Idiots with Pipes. I am your host, Jeremiah.
I'm also the host, Scott. So today we are doing a very special episode of the Compare and Share from Tobacco Pipes. So just a quick review from last month's Compare and Share. We did have two blends that we were so close on. So mystery blend number one was Sutliff's RLPR. Never heard of it, never smoked it. It's cube cut. Never smoked a cube cut before.
Almost had it.
We almost nailed it. If we'd ever heard of this blend, we probably could have. Yep. But again, that was number one. And number two was actually a pretty popular blend, which I have smoked pretty recently and was not close at all. But Gwaithe & Hogarth's Bob's Chocolate Flake.
And I just want to say, I picked it up immediately.
Oh, yeah?
Didn't want to spoil the surprise for everyone.
Oh, right.
I wanted you guys to appreciate it before knowing. You know, I wanted you to kind of go in blindly like we did. That's the whole fun of it. So
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but it's not fun to name
It's
the tobacco
not.
perfectly
It really
because then it
isn't,
takes
so.
the surprise away.
It really
And we
does.
couldn't do that to y'all. So
Selfless.
Yeah, because we're selfless.
And also, we will be, quick recap, smoking out of our Tobacco Pipe Missouri Meerschaum collaboration Blue Diamondback, and Scott has the Mockingbird.
Mockingbird. And again, just a quick recap. Tobacco Pipes has the Compare and Share. They release a mystery blend every month. Two blends, 1 ounce of each. You can get it for, I think, $8. And again, Tobacco Pipes, Compare and Share. They will release what the blend is at the end of the month. Until then, we are left wondering. So here we are today. We're going to try to see if we can't figure out November's. We're 0-4, I think, right now. With the last four blends.
By
Oh, of
design.
course, yeah. We wouldn't want
We're
to
not
spoil
going to
it.
actually give you guys the answer.
No,
I hope
never.
You figured that out by now. If you haven't, you've no one to blame but yourselves.
So let's go with number one. Let's
Do a
see.
quick sniff test real quick.
Yeah, a little sniffer. That's maybe a little bit of breadiness, maybe. Slight sour to it, which I'm going to go with a Virginia and a Burley.
I would agree there.
But I don't.
Definitely breadiness.
Yeah.
It's almost like this, like a raisin note kind of, but
Okay.
it's not
Yeah.
sweet enough to be raisin. A bitter raisin note is what I'm getting here.
Bitter raisin.
Lightly sautéed
Ooh, okay.
with brown sugar.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Mm.
It's a delicious dish.
Actually, I think I actually do get the slightest hint of grassiness. Yeah, so looking at it, looks like it's got some flake, a little cube, some ribbon cut in there.
Well, how about we get these pipes packed and smoke it?
Let's do it. All right, now for your favorite part of the show. Nice try, Scott.
Do get some Virginia definitely come through first. That breadiness.
What came through first for me was some tobacco right up my stem here.
It happens to the worst of us, you know.
I think I overpacked ever so slightly here. I'll fix that by tamping down and forcing it into the bowl. Initially, I get more burley than Virginia.
Yeah, me too.
I don't get a lot of Virginia. I get a little bit in there, but not a whole lot. I don't get the breadiness of it as much as I thought I would, which will probably come through here shortly.
Yeah,
I would
see-
imagine it usually does.
My very first puff was all bread, and then it is quickly turned into burley. Just that taste that I just don't like.
Did you rub out that flake?
No.
I just folded mine.
Okay.
So who knows what we're
who knows
what
what we're
part we're
smoking.
actually smoking right now. There we go. Some of that Virginia's coming through now, sweetening up a little.
Oh, it is sweetening up. Right as you said it. There's a little bit of sweetness. There could be some
can't
Cavendish
just-
in there.
You can't just copy everything I say, Scott.
But it's so
okay?
much easier. Yep. This may be a Weber, Virginia Burley.
Sweetening up even more with the Virginia here. Now that I'm about a minute and a half, 2 minutes into the bowl. Finally got it consistently lit. Again, like I said, I think I overpacked it there.
But the Virginia has taken back over. The Burley is definitely in the background. It's still there. But it's definitely Virginia. It's taking the show, taking the spotlight, like a main host like me does.
That's hurtful. Why would you say that? I've never have I done anything to disrespect you in any way, and this is how you treat me consistently on the show. So I'm liking this blend a little better. But I like Virginia's better than Burley's typically. I think you like anything better than Burley, don't you?
I like everything better than Burley.
I actually like Virginia's, and it's turning more into a Virginia blend, and I like that.
It is. I definitely call this a Virginia dominant, Virginia forward. I believe the kids are saying these days.
Are they though?
Probably not.
Okay.
I don't think the kids even know what a pipe is. But this is definitely Virginia forward, which never really been a huge fan of Virginia's, but they have been growing on me a lot, which is kind of the base of every blend. But I just like a lot of Kia so much.
I think my favorite so far Virginia forward blend is going to be episode 3.
That is a very good tobacco. Yes. Speaking of episode 3. So I ordered some episode 3 when it came out, and there was an extra 10 in my box that I did not order.
Really?
So I called Tobacco Pipes, to complain that they
To complain.
we'll call it complain.
You sent me too much, and the only way to make it right is to send me more.
Right. I want to complain because, I got too much tobacco in my box. And they were quick to say, well, apparently somebody, one of you, I don't know who you are, because they wouldn't tell me, sent a 10 to us to smoke of episode 3.
To us or to you?
Uh-huh.
Because if it was you, I would think.
I think it was just me.
If it's just you, then it was your.
Well,
mother.
they said to the host of, so it had to be me.
Obviously not.
Oh, of course.
If it was just you, it would have been your mother. There's no one else that would send you anything. So, the fact that that clears up that it was for us. Yeah, that's nice.
So either
So really, we got a 10 of episode 3.
we got 10 of episode 3.
Nice. Thank you.
so
Not
I-
all of you, just you specifically.
Yeah,
Thank you.
whoever you are, the rest of y'all, you can.
And I normally wouldn't say this, but I would like to invite you, sir, or madam, as the case may be.
Yeah.
Please subscribe. Subscribe away. Now, this
Well,
offer expires.
One exception. Yep, he's our one
It
exception.
expires tomorrow. Well, tonight rather at midnight, but 12:01 a.m. It's too late. But please, the only person I think ever we've invited to subscribe.
Yep. So whoever you are, thank you. We really do appreciate you. Again, they wouldn't tell me the name, so I have no idea who sent it to us. But
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's awesome. Actually, very excited about
'Cause
that.
it-
And that brings up the next point.
yeah,
We should start a thing here where, if you want to subscribe, you can buy your way in with a 10
yeah.
of tobacco as well.
I like that.
If
Yes,
it's limited edition, even better. You
Yep.
get to the top of the subscription list. We have a waiting list.
we might let you subscribe and like our videos if you send us limited
Hey,
edition
well, hang
tobacco.
on now.
It's got to be limited edition. Hard to get. Like maybe some esoterica. We might even accept a nice comment on the video. We might let you do all 3. Like, subscribe, and comment.
It's not a bad point.
No. Otherwise, no, you're not invited.
Moving on to the tobacco here.
Yeah.
It hasn't changed a whole lot.
See,
in the
mine-
last few minutes. for
Mine
me.
has changed. Whereas it with Virginia was kind of popping, and to me it was more of almost a point of tongue bite. Not there, but that could be me puffing like a choo-choo train.
Yeah, me too. Let me slow down.
But it has maybe more melded together. I'm not really picking out one flavor anymore.
Okay.
It's become a decent blend. I guess we're going bottom of the first, top of the second here. It's meshing. It's really starting to come together. It was Virginia, then Burley, then Virginia, but now it's starting to kind of mesh. I'm not picking one note.
See, my Virginia mellowed out, and then it just
Mm-hmm.
came back stronger again. I do like that it's changing.
Yeah.
It's not as good as episode 3.
I don't think it's an aromatic. I don't, because it was very dry, so I don't think it was a topping on there. It was very subtle.
This may just be the Virginia, but I'm getting like a little molasses note that comes and goes too.
Maybe it does have a little bit of topping, because it does have a mild, not maybe a flavor smell. Is that a thing?
Flavor, smell.
Like it's got a little bit of a distinct aroma that smells pleasant. A pleasantness to the room note that is developing. So yes, as we're kind of getting towards the bottom of the bowl here. It was sweet for a little bit. I'm definitely going to go with a Weber, Virginia Burley for sure.
Yeah, mine got sweeter into the second, third, the mid half. Yeah, got sweeter. Kind of picked up like the banana bread notes that I get
Yeah.
from Virginia. I don't think anybody else does that, but you know, it's special. I'm special, you know. Banana bread notes
It's a very fine, very, very refined palate to pick those up.
or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I started getting those for the about midway through the bowl, and then it kind of just. Other than that, it hasn't really changed.
Yeah.
Kind of mellowed out.
It is kind of, like I said, it was starting to mesh, but it really hasn't developed from that. It's a little bland. I would go, it's a very meh blend.
Maybe a hint of nuttiness, and that's what I'm getting. Banana nut bread.
Oh, so you think this is maybe
Delicious.
the Sutliff banana nut bread?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm just saying that's the notes I'm getting.
I'm gonna go with a vapor aromatic. Slight aromatic, not much.
You think it's an aromatic?
I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not. I mean, I think it's got a slight topping. Does that make it aromatic? I don't know. I think it's got a slight topping.
I don't know. I don't think I pick up any topping, but I could be wrong.
I'm just going from the extra sweetness that came through, and the extra pleasantness to the room note, which is I think a little sweeter than a normal straight Virginia. So I think there's a slight topping on it. It's not much. But that's what I'm going with.
Well, let's try blend number 2.
Yep. All right, let's do it.
Time for blend number 2.
Dose. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
you don't say,
I didn't.
but you should.
Okay, I will.
Tell me what you're getting there, Jeeves.
Okay.
Let's
Are you going to
let me
ask
know.
Jeeves what? Okay. All right. Let's see what I got. I don't know.
I'm saying.
Right?
That's what I've been talking about, dude.
Right. Smells pleasant.
Pleasant it does.
It's a little sweet. Yep. It is sweet. It's a very light ribbon cut. So I'm gonna go with Virginia's. But there's definitely topping on this because it does smell very sweet.
It does.
I mean, not super sweet. It smells sweeter than straight Virginia.
Doesn't look as dry as the last one either.
True, and it does. That breadiness from the strong Virginias is not there. I don't know. Is it vanilla?
A hint of it.
Yeah. I don't know. What'd you pick up?
Nothing. That's why I handed it to you.
No, I.
Now that our pipe packing party is done, we're gonna like these bad boys.
Immediate sweetness. Yeah, so this is definitely an aromatic. Yeah, I think it's maybe vanilla. There's not a lot of. Well, it hasn't yet. But there's not a lot of taste to it.
Not as of yet, no.
No.
A little vanilla though. I love a good afternoon pipe.
Maybe it's. I mean, it's very light in color. So maybe some very light Virginias. It's not burley. I mean, I don't pick up any burley notes. Now it could be covered up by the toppings. I mean, it wasn't moist to the touch. It was a little damper than normal. It wasn't very juicy. But
I'd say it's a light topping, but
it's light. It's not real strong, but I think it is an aromatic. Definitely Virginia's in there. I didn't see much dark tobacco though, so maybe just a hint of Cavendish, possibly. It is very light on taste. Like I'm not tasting much, but it's a very sweet smell.
so it came in. It took a few minutes, but now I'm getting the Virginia notes. Little hint of nuttiness, vanilla.
A lot of vanilla.
It was nothing but vanilla for the longest time.
Yeah.
But about 3 minutes in, maybe. Kind of the sweet breadiness.
Yeah. I've become no longer a fan of aromatics. And this is an aromatic. I mean, it's not a bad smoke. Don't get me wrong. It's light. It's very pleasant smell. No, it's no bad taste.
Do you get the Virginia's picking up now? Or no?
Not really.
Really? It's not strong, but it's just it's consistent now. They're in there into the rounding out the bottom of the first third. Getting down near the bottom here, and I have got to say, not much change.
No, I said really never developed. Like I said, I did get a hint of Virginia there, sort of in the middle, but it was fleeting. It was very minor. Mostly just vanilla smell. Really all I got.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of undeveloped
Yeah.
as we've
that.
made our way through the bowl here.
Yeah. If
The
anything,
little flavor you had kind of went away.
yeah. So if anything,
somewhat.
it's gone downhill.
Yes, not gone, but mostly.
Yeah. So I'd give it it's an okay aromatic. Not my favorite.
Yeah, I definitely like the first blend a lot better.
Yeah.
You say it's aromatic. The first one, I don't know. There might be a little bit of topping in there, but I think it's barely an
Yeah,
aromatic.
it's. I agree. It's minor. Like it's a Virginia Burley. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's a Weber, which is slight topping. It is minor, just a slight pleasantness and a little extra sweetness to the taste. But this second blend is it's an aromatic.
Yeah, for sure.
So if aromatics aren't your thing, that Weber with a slight topping, it really was pretty good. I mean, I'd smoke it again.
Yeah,
But this second one,
a lot more development in that one. Too.
yeah, the first
I
one
like
really
that.
developed. The second one just kind of went meh from the beginning.
Just kind of stayed the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you like aromatics, I would highly recommend trying these two for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just because one of us doesn't like it doesn't mean you're not going to like it.
Yep. And if the second, like I said, if you like aromatics, this second one really will be for you because it's got just a slight taste. It's very minor, but maybe it'll open up your eyes for the first blend, the Weber with a slight aromatic taste to it. Be a great transition if you're trying to, expand your horizons from just strictly aromatics.
Yeah, definitely worth it.
Yep.
$8, 2 tobaccos,
Yeah, can't beat that anyway.
2 ounces. $8 divided by 2 tobaccos does not equal 2, but then the plus of the 1 ounce each. So 8 divided by 2 equals 4, which is 2 plus 1 ounce each, because you get 2 tobaccos.
That tracks.
And it all evens out, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's $1.
Good math, yeah.
Yeah, it's $1.
But, at the end of the day, what do we know? We're just idiots with pipes.
So once again, I go over this every time, feel like a broken record. If you're thinking about subscribing, stop thinking about it. Don't even think.
Just don't do it.
Just don't. It's that easy. It takes work to go against our wishes. It takes no work to just sit there
Yeah.
and
exactly.
enjoy the show. Well, it might take work to enjoy the show, but it doesn't take work to watch it. It might actually take work to watch it too. Just don't subscribe. If you have to, I guess you can like. The only person allowed to subscribe is the one who sent me this tin of tobacco.
Was to
Thank
the
you
host,
very
to
much.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. And you can subscribe away. Please feel free to comment. Let us know who you are. We'd love to give you a personal thank you and allow you to subscribe to the channel.
Right, because we get subscription requests all the time, and sometimes we just sit there and deny all, and other times we're busy doing something with our families and forget to monitor it, and some of them slip through. So we need to know who to approve, who to approve. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. So let us know.
If you're still watching this,
Why?
I have to ask. Yeah. What are you doing? You're free to go. We're done here.
Have a good day.
You're probably thinking something funny is about to happen. It's not. This is the end. This is the end of the video. This is the part I usually cut. I'm going to leave it as punishment for still watching.
Yeah. You did this to yourself.
You're still doing it to yourself. What are you doing?
You have no one to blame but yourself. Why are you still here?